Hey everyone, it's Lizzie, and I just wanted to kind of catch you up on everything that I've done lately. So in the past 3 weeks, I've been doing a lot. Things like seeing family, traveling, just doing a lot of work and testing and stuff. Let's start from week 1 that I was away. The first week that I was away, I had a lot of homework and stuff, and that was probably my main reason I was gone. But then that weekend, I actually got to travel up north and see some family that I hadn't seen in 8 whole months. I don't know about you guys, but 8 months of not seeing family members, that's like death. Like, I kid you not, my family means the world to me. I would probably take a bullet for almost all of them. I say almost because I'm mad at one of my brothers right now because we share a Netflix account. He's canceling my Netflix account. I was finally gonna start watching Friends. I'm really depressed. Anyways, I didn't actually get to spend as much time with my family as I wanted to because I had things like finishing reading The Book Thief by Marcus Zusak, which is a phenomenal novel, but I had to do it for class and I had to do a literary log on every part, which is why it's tabbed and there's sticky notes, and coincidentally they're all pink because I'm a very pink person. It was really hard for me to be around all these people that I love to be around, and being around such a large group of people and not get to connect and intertwine, and that kills me and I hate it, but it was the middle of my semester and that sucked. But I did get to see the girls, which was amazing, and there's a small little vlog part that I'll put in here.
Photos! Who needs photos when you have extensive video that can embarrass anyone at any one time? You know. This is Bridget. So, this is Jacqueline. Amazing. This doesn't even look like outliner. This is me. Hi. I'm tired, as always. We're outside because we were taking pictures. The photographer left us. Hey. You're like, the flawless twins. Except they're not twins. Please tell me I got that look at. Wow. Okay, I can stop now.
That next week was a very stressful week for me because I had state testing. And if you know what state testing is, then you know how much my life sucked that week, because that is just constant testing, 4 hours in a room when you can't talk. You can't breathe loud, otherwise you get kicked out. You fail. You can fail your year of school no matter what your grades are based on these one tests. They're very, very stressful, and coming back from my family where I didn't have as much time to study, I didn't have everything that I wanted to, I didn't come in completely and totally prepared. Granted, I didn't have my tests until Wednesday and Thursday, which is so much better, but that's just, it was so mind-blowing. It was so hard for me to fall into that concentration, and just, it's so difficult going from such a loud setting to be in such a quiet, remote, isolated place where you can't be who you want to be. You can't be who you are. You have to fit into this form that they think you should be, and it so sucks. Like, words can't even describe how much it's horrible to be in a testing room, how much it's horrible. I wish testing did not exist. Testing is so unfair on the student body, whether you pass a grade or not based on one stupid test, because we are trained in class to learn what's on the test. We learn and we memorize what's going to be on the test. How are we going to do this on the test? But then when it comes to other things, we don't know it, because that's not how the school systems are, which is wrong. We should learn and we should retain. And I actually had this conversation with my chemistry teacher the other day, and she was telling me how much she really wished the school system would just shut up about testing. And, you know, we could take our exams and whatever, and we could do all that, but we would actually learn, and we would learn the depth. I don't learn details in history, which is horrible. I hardly have ever learned any dates, and I am in world history. Ugh. As soon as my testing was over, I got out of here, and I went up north again. This time a little bit more east. And I got to meet my brother's fiance's family, which I have to say, oh my goodness, they are probably the nicest people I have ever met. I come from a very Italian-based family, and we are usually like so loud and at each other on debates and stuff. And our family was just so quiet and remote, and I loved it, and it was really great for coming out of testing and having all this hecticness around me and just having something so soothing, and I loved it. And I had several favorite things about this trip. One of which was I had amazing coffee. By the way, if you drink Starbucks coffee, you don't know what real coffee is. I'm sorry, I apologize, but you do not know what real coffee is until you have tried Sweet Bae's coffee, because it is just, you gotta do it. You probably never heard of it. You'll never look it up. I got to try out the hotel that I will be staying in, which was really nice because I don't think I've ever been able to do that before, try out a hotel before I'm staying there for a real event or something, which is so awesome. One of the things that I love most about this trip is the fact that one of my brother's fiance's aunts comes to me and she's like, "You're Elizabeth. I watch your videos." Yes! Like, if you ever meet me in person and you have not met me before and you say that, I will, like, praise you forever. I kid you not. I love this aunt. Like, I will forever be grateful. This is the way she introduced herself to me. This is the way she felt was more formal. This is the way she felt was the way to connect with me, because it is. I love the fact that I am using technology to meet these people. I mean, granted, I would have met this person anyways, and I think I had actually met them before, and I'm not quite sure. That's getting a little jumbled in my head at the moment. But, like, oh my goodness. So the second weekend was quite phenomenal, although I was in the car for probably around 15 hours, adding up all the drive times that I did do. Which is not good because I'm a very shy person, but I do not sit down and be quiet and not think well. And a lot happened on this trip, and I'm really grateful that it all happened, and I'm really grateful that this trip it was a really great trip for me to go on, and I love it, and I love everyone that I got to see, and I love everyone that I got to meet, because everyone I got to meet is so sweet and so kind, and it honestly is so much better than I thought it was going to be. Like, I thought this trip was just going to be a blow off, you know, bridal shower, and it was so much more to me. It was, I don't know, I can't even put into words how much I enjoyed my trip up north in the Middle East. And then week number 3. Week number 3 was not a good week for me. I got very sick. I usually get sick with a cold or something around once a month or something, and usually I can power through. I'll miss maybe a day of school, but this was really different. Monday night I come home, I do all my homework, I get a fever. I don't normally get fevers. I get fevers every like 3 years. It does not happen for me. I kind of try and like ease it out, whatever. I go to bed, I try and go to school, and I don't feel good. I can't walk when it comes to second period. I'm so dizzy. I'm just burning up. I don't know what to do. So I call my mom and I have her pick me up, and I stay home the rest of Tuesday. Wednesday, I go to school. I have competition Thursday in my choral. I have to go. I'm there Wednesday. I still have a temperature. It's kind of simmered down. It's still really bad. I'm not feeling good. I'm feeling so sick. Thursday comes. I'm horrible. I'm coughing. I still have a temperature. One of the girls in my chemistry class turns to me first period and she's like, "Go home. You should not be here." I'm like, "I don't have a choice. You know that. We're in the same choral class. You know, we can't. I gotta be here. This is a tester. This is like my semester. This is my standardized testing. I've gotta go to this." So I make it through the day, surprisingly. I still have a temperature, and then Friday I stay home because I'm like, I can't do this. No. Saturday morning I have the ACT. I cannot, no. So I stay home Friday, and I got much better. I actually wound up breaking my fever on Friday. And then Saturday morning I had the ACT, which was not fun, because if you've ever taken the ACT, you know it's not fun. My room was so cold. I was like, I just got over being sick and you have the windows open at 7 a.m. Basically what I have done in the last 3 weeks in a play-by-play, and it hasn't been much other than testing and traveling, and I know it's a lot to take, and I won't have a lot of that anymore until June. My first 3 weeks of June are going to be hectic. I'm going to buy 2 new memory cards. They're going to be the 64, I think, because this one is only 32, and I'm going to be doing 3 straight weeks almost of travel, so I want to record every moment of that and not have a chance where anything gets deleted, so bye!
Hi everybody, it's February 2004.
I don't know what I want to grow up to be. I thought since I had some time before I have to go, I'd show you how to get this really springy look.